Welcome to Love in the Park Dance Rally. We are here today for Black Lives as allies to add our voices to the call for justice for Black people, including our Black children. Recently, a local neighbor from this very street called the police on an 11-year-old local Black boy who was playing innocently at the park with his friend under the supervision of his mother. Thank you to the lovely Savannah for hosting and organizing a fun Nerf picnic last Friday in this park. And we're here today to keep the pressure up. Whoever called the police on this innocent boy must be held accountable. Yes. No one is excluded from this park. This is our park. It is everyone's park, and especially our children's park.
I can't tell you the feelings of rage that overcame me when the boy who had the cops called on him, when his mom called me and said, "Can we talk about this?" And I said, "You bet we can talk about this." We heard from people whose kids had been carted in this area at the same age 20 years ago. I think you can understand how terrifying it was for the child in question to be surrounded by 7 officers and to hear himself referred to as a suspect. That we need to collect our neighbors. They need to understand that if they think an appropriate response to fear of someone who doesn't look like them is calling the cops, they have to be told no.
And Black children are loved, and they get to take up space, and they get to be kids, and they get to be loved and supported. Thank you.
So I can't speak for Safira or for Rima, but my family has been in the beaches for over 50 years. I would like to say a lot has changed in that time about being Black in the beaches, but unfortunately I can't say that it has. But nonetheless, I decided as I got older to raise my son here. The schools are great, the neighborhood itself is beautiful, but frankly, the beach is more dog-friendly than it is Black-friendly. 2 weeks ago, they made being Black in the beach a crime when they called the police on that little boy. So I wore my nanny's pants to this rally so she could be present when I say that those days are done. Our kids will not be scared into submission. They will not be threatened into suppressing their voices or their feelings or their Blackness. We won't stand for anything less than our children being protected, encouraged, celebrated, and given the space to be themselves with love and support from this entire community. Thank you.
Without further ado, let's dance together to demand safety and justice for our Black children, against anti-Black racism, and to celebrate Black culture that is very much a part of Canada. Let's lead with love, because we are so much stronger all together.